Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Haley. I am a fourth year teacher teaching pre-K this year, and today is day 1 of classroom setup. Coffee secured. I put it in my cute little Della Star sleeve. Go Stars. Really good. Okay, I just pulled into the school, so let's head into my classroom. All right, this is what we are working with. It's like pretty much, well, other than all my junk, it's like pretty much a blank slate in here. This is all of the furniture that comes with the room. More of it over there. So we have our bathroom in the classroom. That's where you walk in. I love this little entry space. So excited. Okay, so I think first things first, take this off so I'm not flashing my badge. I think first things first, I want to get like a rough feel for my layout. Because I feel like once the layout's done, I will have a better idea of what's going on the walls, and then like where I need to put that extra rug. The rug that I showed y'all in last week's video that I got from Rugs USA. I'm not quite sure where I'm gonna put that yet either. I just know that I needed an extra rug in here. So I think right now I want to kind of start pushing furniture around, get my layout all set. They cleaned the floors last week, so it's nice and fresh and clean in here. So yeah, I think first things first, layout. But for now, I guess I'm just gonna kind of start moving things and we'll see where we go. Already out of breath. What you just saw me, attendance bell. What you just saw me doing was moving the easels that we have, these little art easels. We had 4 of them for the classroom. I don't think there's gonna be room for 4. So I kept one in here, but it's out of the way for right now. The other 3 are out in the hallway. I need to put like a little tape thing on them for maintenance saying that those need to go to a different room. And then I also moved this thing right here. Has like a ton of drawers in it. It's gonna be awesome for storage or stem bin stuff. I think it's gonna stay there, but the easel will not be staying there because I have some other carts and things I wanna put here for like folders in the morning when they come in and unpack, that kind of stuff. So I'm already out of breath and I moved like 4 things. Those easels are not heavy. They're just so awkward. Like I almost dropped one. So most of this is pretend and play stuff, and then we have like, I keep pointing the wrong areas. Lego table, pretend and play, and then sensory table. So like right now where you're sitting is all the desks. So I need to move the desks out of the way because pretend and play is gonna go over here. So I'll do that next. Okay, I just wanted to stop and talk again. And not me. I'm gonna be out of breath in every clip. Anyways, when I did like my little blueprint on my iPad, I thought we only had 5 of these tables. I have 6 in here. So trying to decide if I'm gonna need the 5th one or if I want to put the 5th one like as the writing table somewhere. Because I'm not quite sure where all my centers are going to be yet. But I don't have like a defined table for writing yet. So the way that I can do these is I think I'm gonna do 4 desks at each. So that's 20. Chairs. Right now we're sitting at 16 per class about. So I'm hoping that I don't get 4 more within that little like not before Christmas, to where like if I need to move things around I can later. So I think I'm gonna move the extra circle table out of the way for now. Maybe not all the way out in the hallway, but like maybe over in this area by the door. Because I really don't think I'm gonna need it for students, but I don't want to get rid of it because I can use it for centers or somewhere else. So I'm gonna put chairs at tables. I'm not gonna put them down yet though, in case I need to scoot things around still. And then I think I'm gonna move my desk and my teacher table next. And then I can start moving the pretend and play stuff right here that you're on, kind of out of the way. Okay, I think I'm gonna take a little break from recording because if I try to record every little thing I do today, the video is gonna be 20 years long because I'm just like literally moving back and forth. So I just moved my teacher table. That's what y'all are sitting on now. Right now it's in front of the windows. I think it'll work here unless I need to put a center up against the windows, then I might have to move my desk or my teacher table. My desk is right over here. I think I might try to move that next because I don't think that I want it straight up against the wall. I think I want to make myself a little space and have it come out from the wall, like right before the screen. Those are my thoughts right now. I'll check back in after I've done some stuff. Cheers. Okay, my mom and sister just got here. My mom's taking my niece home right now. They got here a little bit ago. We've moved around a few things. It's looking like a little bit of a mess because we've gotten down furniture off the shelves and kind of put things places. So I will catch y'all up on what we've done so far. My sister will be back in here in a second. So I'm gonna catch y'all up on what we've done so far. And then we also have used some masking tape and are trying to like map out the rugs and stuff. So then I'll show y'all what we're doing for that too. So, okay, so I'm at the entrance to the room because it's like the only thing that makes sense to me to start here. So I have the 5 desks. I decided that I did not need that 6th one, so I'm gonna put it in the room that we're using for storage. And then as you walk around, I got some of my shelves down off of here. These cabinets, the kids should not need to get into. I think we're gonna use them as storage. So I'm gonna make this our writing center. And that way I can put like words, I can put words like on the cabinets. And the kids will sit here and write and do what they need to do. This is not going here. This is my teacher chair. Then this is pretend and play. It's looking so cute. I love how big this space is for them to play. I think we might put a piece of tape like here. That way this space is like more defined. Pretend and play stays in pretend and play. And then I have the sensory table over here and my little desk area right there. Here's my sister. And then this is where we mapped out the rug for the kids to sit on. And then there's our light table. And then my chair, that thing needs to be cleaned. It's gross. And then this is gonna be like our little reading area. I have that rug from Rugs USA that I'm gonna put here, I think, for them to read, just here. And then I think I'm gonna put a shelf here to be for block center. And then they'll play with blocks on the rug. So right now what we're gonna do is map out where this rug is gonna go since I left it at home. Okay, so what we just did was, since my rug is round, we just kind of mapped out 5 foot across because it's a 5 foot rug. So kind of going around this, that's the space that it'll take up. So that way that rug is mapped out, how much room it's gonna take. All right, it is sometime later. My sister and I were working up here and got a lot done. I think my layout is done, which is exciting. I'll show you all that. But I also got caught in the office just chit-chatting, and I shouldn't go up there because I know that I'll do that. But I need to head out and go home. So I'm gonna do a quick little layout of the classroom and show y'all what we accomplished. Okay. So when you walk in, this chair is just here random because I don't know where to put it right now. When you walk in, we have our STEM bins. Probably gonna use them as morning bins. And then this is where lunch boxes will go. These are the kids' cubbies. The desks, or the tables themselves are a mess, but this is where they're gonna go. Right now there's enough room for 20 kids. I just have 3 at these back tables, 3 chairs each. But there's room for 20 total. And then over here, I got the stuff down off the countertop. When you walk this way, there's our bathroom again. This is where we're gonna store all the kids' nap mats. Right here, as I showed y'all, that'll be my circle ABC rug, and then our little reading area. That's my chair. This is where our rug will go with the smiley face little sit spots. The light table is here. I'm thinking we'll make this part blocks and this part science, and they'll take the science stuff and take it to a table during centers. But then blocks are gonna be played at the rug. And when I actually get the rug in, I might move it back 6 inches to a foot. That way the light table kiddos have more room as well. But I like the way that's looking. And then now we're at the front of the room. These sticky notes right here are for ABC. Center stuff is gonna go here, and then the table they'll sit at will be there. And then that one is math, and they'll go to this table or this one or something. And then puzzles will go here. and they'll do puzzles on the floor because I have like some big floor puzzles and stuff. And then writing center materials will go here because this is our writing table. And then I think like the words and letters that we're working on for the kids to kind of practice writing will be on these cabinets. And then over here, I am loving the way that Pretend and Play is looking. It's gonna be home living the first month. And so it's already like pretty much set up the way it's gonna be, except for like decorations, labels, all of that. We're gonna get I'm gonna get some fabric to put on this window, and make like a little faux window that they can pull back the curtains on. And then this had like a curtain on it, but it was red. I think I'm gonna make one that's like with sheer fabric so that I can still see through it, but it's still like a closed off divider, for home living. And then over here by the window, we have our sensory table. Love that that's there right next to my teacher table because I can monitor it easily. And then it's also like closed off from Pretend and Play. And then over here, we have my teacher table for small groups. And then I love this shelf behind here for all of my supplies. This is where like copies and things are gonna go. And then we have my teacher desk. And I put another table with it to make kind of make it like a sectional table, or sectional desk type thing, L-shaped desk, so that I can have more space. And I think my computer's gonna go on that desk. But that is it. All of the stuff on the tables, all of that mess is from the boxes. I kind of wanted the boxes out of here, so we started unpacking those, but I'm gonna leave those that way for now because it is time for me to go. So that's that. All right, y'all, that is all for day 1 of classroom setup. Make sure to come back for day 2. I'm gonna start putting stuff on these walls, or on these bulletin boards right here and on the walls, and get some more organizing done. I think I also wanna focus on my classroom library and getting books out for August, and then getting all the rest of these books stored away. So make sure you come back for that. It'll be a lot of fun. Other than that, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and click that bell icon so that you get notified the next time that I post. Bye.